One of the questions I get asked most about when writing a really good resume is how to write a professional resume summary. There seems to be a lot of confusion and conflicting ideas around this topic. Like, what's the purpose of a summary? Or how long should it be? Or do I even need one? In this video, I'm breaking down the myths, the misconceptions, and the mistakes of a professional resume summary. If we've never met before, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com, and on this channel, I help professionals just like you build your personal brand so that you can land your dream job and grow in a field you love. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I publish a new video or host a live training every week. And a big thank you to Puck for sponsoring this week's video, but more on that later. Contrary to what you may have heard on the internet, a resume summary is still most definitely needed on your resume today. Now, don't get this confused with an objective statement. An objective statement is something we used on resumes years ago, where you tell an employer what you want out of the position. This is definitely not the same as a professional summary, or what you might have heard it called as a career profile. Now, a well-written summary tells the employer who you are and how you can help them. So, no to the objective statement, but yes to the professional summary. Before we jump into the steps you need to take to create your own standout summary for your resume, there's a few things I want you to keep in mind. Your summary is basically the top half of your resume. This is the most important part. Some recruiters and hiring officials never make it past the top half of your resume, so it's essential that you captivate your future employer with an engaging content that sells your skills and experience right up front. A resume summary is useful for any level of career, but it's especially important for career changers, anyone starting out in their career, or anyone that has employment gaps. I want you to think of your summary as a movie trailer. You need to hook them with a fantastic career story so that they want to learn more about you, hence inviting you in for the interview. So let's jump into the 5 steps to creating a captivating resume summary. Step number 1, start with the headline. The headline displays in bold, uppercase font at the top center of your resume. This tells the employer which position they should consider you for. It saves them a ton of time trying to decide how to classify your resume, so don't skip this step. The headline will be the position you're seeking, a title that closely represents the position or the current job title. It's as simple as that. Step number 2, include key skills. So after your headline, you'll list 3 key skills the company is looking for in their perfect candidate. These key skills should be in bold and should jump out at the employer, letting them know you have exactly what they are looking for. The key skills you enter here should come directly from the job posting and should be key skills that you possess. Now, don't get hung up on listing key skills that you are an expert at. If you notice a key skill that's listed in the job posting multiple times and you have a general knowledge in that area, don't be afraid to list it. Let me make a special note here when it comes to tailoring your resume. I know a lot of you get stuck here, but it doesn't have to be complicated. All you need to do is change the title and the 3 key skills. If you have more time, you can definitely tailor other areas of your resume. However, at a bare minimum, just change these 2 things. And with that, let me take a second to thank the fantastic sponsor of this episode, Puck. If you're wondering how to stand out from all the other candidates in your industry, especially in today's market, Puck is your go-to resource. Puck helps you highlight your experience, your skills, and your personality using audio. It's a resume summary that an employer can listen to. So here's how it works. Through a guided Mad Lib-like template, you create a unique and appealing introduction for your future employer, showcasing your talents and your expertise through a voice recording that takes under 10 minutes to make. This fun, memorable, and engaging highlight reel helps you make a better first impression and puts you at the forefront of your future employer's mind. You can place the link to your highlight reel at the top of your resume, right next to your LinkedIn URL, or you can place it inside of a follow-up email. So why does Puck work so well? The average job gets over 250 resume submissions, so it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. You need something extra to help you stand out from your competition. Through working with employers, Puck found that candidates who create a highlight reel are much more likely to make it onto the next round of interviews and get hired. Get ready to blow the mind of your future employer with a standout audio recording of your career story. Now, to get started and to learn more about Puck, head over to careerpuck.com/Professor Austin. I'll also place a special link for you down in the description below. Let's jump back into it. Step number 3, add an engaging paragraph. After your headline and key skills, you'll want to add a paragraph that clearly identifies who you are and what you offer in terms of your credentials, your experience, your results, and even your personality. You can normally accomplish this in 2 to 4 sentences. The key to a standout paragraph is to demonstrate how your experience will help the company solve a particular pain point. You'll also want to mention your specialty and what makes you an expert. A few things to note here. I like to start the paragraph with 3 descriptive words. These are different from the 3 key skills that I mentioned earlier. These 3 descriptive words are more like your soft skills or your personality traits. Again, these are things that the employer is looking for in their ideal candidate, so you need to comb through the job posting or the company website to find out what they really want. Now, I also like to reiterate the title in some other form in bold in the first sentence of this paragraph. Hey, and do me a favor, if you're finding value in this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and drop a comment below. I would really appreciate it. Step number 4, add career highlights. The career highlights section is a bulleted list of some of your greatest achievements. This falls under the first paragraph on your resume. So I want you to think about all the amazing things you've done in your career, including important projects you've worked on, significant accomplishments you've made, maybe awesome awards you've received or recognition you've received in the past. I know it's hard to brag about yourself, but this is the section to do it in. You want to get your future employer excited to meet you. And just a heads up, if you're looking to connect with other professionals just like you, jump in and join my free private community on Facebook, the Career Club. It's the perfect place online to ask questions about anything career related, get feedback, share your wins, and build relationships. I'll place a special link for you down below. Step number 5, include your core competencies. So your core competencies are your list of key qualifications for a job. This includes skills you need to do the job well, certifications you have that relate to the job, and personality or character traits that you possess that make you a more desirable candidate. Now, the great thing about a core competency section is that it helps your resume get past the applicant tracking systems. You're essentially taking keywords and keyword phrases that the ATS looks for and placing them in your core competencies section. Now, this section also works great because most employers don't have time to review your entire resume. The competency section will give the employer an overview of your greatest skills, your expertise, and your knowledge as they relate to the position you're applying for. So start your competencies with the term core competencies or core qualifications. Then list 2 to 3 lines of skills that directly relate to the position. Separate the skills by a straight line. If you need more help writing a knockout resume, click or tap the video right here. And remember, if you want a resume or an application that stands out from the competition, take a look at this week's video sponsor, Puck, where you'll learn a fun and innovative way to highlight your experience, your skills, and your personality using audio. I'll place a special link for you down below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. And for more videos just like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.